the male loneliness epidemic real? Yes, it is real, but the movie Bedazzled offers a solution. The movie stars Brendan Fraser, and he plays Elliot. And we see that Elliot is socially awkward. At the beginning of the film, we see that different people out in society have different issues. And for Elliot, some of his biggest problems are he's desperate, oblivious, and eager to please. This comes across when we see him try to interact with his coworkers. They really don't like him that much. But he's completely oblivious to this. He doesn't understand that they don't like him. He's desperate for attention, and he's constantly trying to please other people. And the person that he's trying to please the most is Allison. Elliot, like a lot of lonely guys, has been in love with Allison from afar. They've worked together for 4 years, and she doesn't remember his name every time they interact. And just like with his coworkers, Elliot is oblivious to how he comes across to Allison. And he's done what a lot of guys do. He doesn't really know anything about her except surface level things, like how she likes to eat her bagel and what she looks like, and he's completely put a personality on her thinking that he's in love with her. And he so desperately wants her and wants people to notice him that he gets targeted by the devil, played by Elizabeth Hurley. So the devil promises him that he can use his wishes to make Allison love him because she doesn't. And that with these wishes, he can be popular, he can have all the things that he wanted but has never received. And so with this promise of being able to make Allison love him, he takes the devil up on her offer and trades his soul for 7 wishes. And throughout the course of the film, we see him act out these 7 wishes as he tries to find the perfect combination to make Allison love him. Because Elliot thinks that people don't like him for external reasons. And this happens with a lot of men. They think that people and women don't want to be with them because they're not rich, because they don't have a nice car or clothes or aren't articulate or an aristocrat or any of these things. But the problem comes down to how Elliot is acting in the world. So for his first wish, he wants to be a powerful man that's wealthy and is married to Allison. And because the devil never really gives you exactly what you want, he ends up being a high-level narcotics dealer. And even though he's married to Allison, she doesn't love him. She's in love with another man and refuses to have anything to do with him. So that wish falls apart and he's back to square one. So they go to Allison's place and they read her diary. And in it she says she wants a sensitive man that's connected to his feelings. So he wishes he was the most emotionally sensitive man there ever was. And even though he cares about her and animals and cries at the sunset, Allison still ends up leaving him for another guy. Now part of this is because the devil is sabotaging these ideas so that he'll go through his wishes faster. But it's also because Elliot has this idea in his head that if he finds the right combination of external factors, that he'll become somebody worthy of her love. But when he becomes this hyper-emotional man, this version of her wants somebody who doesn't pay attention to her, a man who takes her for granted. So he wishes to be a basketball player, somebody who's famous, who's beloved, who's rich.